Quarantine. It's pretty boring being stuck at home all day. That's why we have handpicked the top 5 saddest anime movies to watch during lockdown. These movies are guaranteed to leave you sniffling and reaching for the closest tissues. No matter what your favorite genre is, these are sure to take you on an emotional roller coaster. Let's get right into them. Coming in at number 5, we have Hotarubi no Morie, also known as the Forest of Fireflies. Hotarubi no Morie is the story of a girl named Hotaru Takigawa, who gets lost in a forest only to be led out by a kind-hearted spirit named Jin. The story follows as Hotaru comes back every summer to the forest to meet Jin, getting closer and closer to the same age as him. However, Jin has a curse on him where he cannot be touched by a human or he will instantly be obliterated. This makes the relationship between them even more tense and emotional as Hotaru grows more and more attached to Jin.
ホタル、そっちの手首にこれを結びな。迷子になる。
デートみたいですね。
デートなんですね。
Fourth place, we have Wolf Children. Wolf Children is a heartwarming tale about the struggles of a single mother trying to raise very unique children in a busy city. The story begins when our protagonist Hannah notices a new student in her university class. She approaches him but is turned away bluntly.
待ってください。これ出席表。書いて出さないと出席じゃなくなります。だから。
俺、ここの学生じゃない。目障りならもう来ない。
However, she can't stop thinking about him and the two eventually become friends, and they begin approaching something more than that. Eventually, after the relationship has developed, the man, whose name is not mentioned in the movie, reveals he is actually a werewolf. Hannah is still strong in her love to him, so together they have a baby girl named Yuki, and soon after a boy named Ame, who are both wolf children. Then, as this movie is on the saddest anime list, something devastating happens. Hannah's husband dies.
ちゃんと育てる。
She is left alone and grief-stricken with two children who can't reveal their true identities without being taken away. The movie shows the struggles Hannah goes through being forced to raise two children all alone. She decides to move out from the bustling city into the quieter countryside, fraught with its own problems. And the hardest part of all, the children also have to figure out whether they want to be wolves or human. The movie is definitely the most heartwarming on the list, even if it's not the saddest, but still heart-wrenching enough to make it onto the video. Coming in at number 3, we have Weathering With You. This follow-up of the world-renowned Your Name, a brilliant movie with a happy ending, is one of the most heart-wrenching movies that'll have you on the edge of your seat. The movie follows the progress of a runaway named Hodaka Morishima as he tries to make his way in the bustling city of Tokyo. It's here he meets Hina Amano, who he soon discovers is a sunshine girl who can clear the weather by praying. They begin working together to bring sunshine to Tokyo in a time of unprecedented rainfall. The story continues to follow the duo as they grow closer and eventually have to go on the run to evade police, who are after them for separate reasons. The animation in Weathering With You is first class and the story is compelling and engaging. This movie is a must-watch for anybody who enjoyed Your Name.
これは僕と彼女だけが知っている世界の秘密についての。
In second place, we have I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. This heartbreaking anime movie is definitely the saddest one on the list, despite having a title that will fit on a zombie apocalypse novel. However, the themes are a bit more light-hearted than the movie in first place. The story is about an antisocial bookworm who notices a book on a seat in a hospital. Due to his interest in books, he picks it up and begins to read it. This, he realizes, is a diary belonging to one of his classmates, Sakura Yamauchi. He finds out about Sakura's terminal illness in the diary, starting off one of the saddest movies there is. Sakura has not told anybody about her illness, wanting to spend the rest of her life as normal as she can. She convinces him to spend the last few months of her life together as he is the only outsider to know of her illness, and we watch as the tragedy plays out with Sakura's death guaranteed from the beginning. It's one of those movies where you know what's going to happen, but you can't stop your emotions from spilling when it does.
You actually going to die?
Sure am.
You fit the role perfectly. I believe life shows us that being alive means reaching out to the hearts of all the people who affect ours.
Someone has to stay by your side at all times so they can keep an eye on her. Are you capable of that? How do you feel about Sakura anyway?
Even if it's only a bit longer, will you please stay with me?
At the top of this list we have my favorite movie, A Silent Voice. A Silent Voice is an anime movie about a boy named Shoya Ishida, whose sole purpose in life is to fight off boredom. He messes around with his classmates and he has fun with his friends like any normal 6th grader. However, this all changes when a new girl joins the class. Straight away, we see she isn't the same as everyone else.
みんな席に着け。今日から新しい仲間が増えるぞ。
んだよ。
やったじゃん石田。女子だって。
はあ。興味ねえし。
いいか。じゃあまず自己紹介して。
Shoko Nishimiya is deaf. She spends her time in class trying to fit in, but she's seen as a burden and a nuisance. This reaches a new level when her attempts to be friends are targeted at Shoya. He begins bullying her due to her disability, causing her physical harm and breaking her hearing aids. Eventually, Nishimiya transfers school and Shoya's bullying is found out. The entire class blames him as a ringleader and directs all their hate at him. Just like Nishimiya, Shoya is bullied throughout the rest of 6th grade. He becomes socially inept, unable to look people in the eye, and devoid of all friends. Fast forward to high school, Shoya reaches out to Nishimiya as a last act before killing himself, but is changed by Nishimiya's warmth. The story continues to unfold as we see Nishimiya's efforts to keep everyone happy with her forced smile, and how Ishida tries to make up for the childhood he took away from Nishimiya. The movie is tense and heart-wrenching as Shoya finally opens back up to society and is a must-watch at least once in your life.
覚えて
There you have it. Those are the top 5 animes to watch during quarantine. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to be notified of any future uploads. I'll see you in the next video.